Excuse me? Hi. How's it going? Is Sean here?
Yeah.
My name's Douglas King. I have a package for him. He just needs to sign and all that stuff.
Oh, okay.
Thank you so much. Hi, Sean.
What's going on?
How you doing? I'm Douglas King Jr.
Hey, what's going on?
Nothing. There's just some documents we kind of got to go through.
Okay.
If you have a second, do you want to sit down over here with me?
Yeah.
All right, cool. It's about some conversations you've been having with. You think we could just talk about that real quick? I just kind of want to make sure everything's
Yeah.
all right. Thank you. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I want to talk to you about that too.
Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you. Just so you know, we are. I have this just going for safety.
Yeah.
You know, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna take this
Yeah.
pad here. So nice to meet you. I'm sorry to meet you
Hey.
this way. Hi.
Yeah.
So yeah, you invited her
Yes.
today. Yeah, and how old did Lucy tell you she was?
She told me she was 11.
Okay.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Listen, I only know because Ronan and whoever that, I don't know her name.
Yeah.
The person, she says she's transgender or something.
Oh.
I don't know. We refer to her as Baby Case. It's like a stupid nickname. I forget. I can pull up her Discord name.
Yeah.
But it was kind of like a dare that that they were telling me. I'm gonna be honest. They peer pressure me into a lot of stuff.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be very honest. I'm very impulsive with that.
No, I understand.
I'm gonna be completely full of this.
Yeah, no, I appreciate being honest. Right. Yeah.
So
What is that? If I never.
So it's a kind of thing.
Oh.
So
Okay.
it's kind of like, how do I explain it? It's like a chromosome deletion of somewhere.
Uh-huh.
And it makes you kind of have a kind of face, but not at the same time.
I don't think you have a.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, that's how I think of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Understood.
Yeah.
So you think having and
yeah,
that,
made me.
And what's the name of the other thing? I'm sorry. Syndrome. Okay. Yeah. No, so you think that kind of causes you to have impulsive behavior and that kind of thing? That makes sense. I understand.
Yeah.
Cause there was some stuff obviously that I saw said from me and all that, like by you too.
Yeah.
So I just kind of want to see what you were trying to get at with that stuff. If you could tell me what the conversations kind of went like.
I mean, if you want me to run in and get my phone so we can look through it together.
That would be great, actually. Absolutely.
Just give me 1 second.
Yeah, for sure. Hey.
So these are the conversations with. Right?
Okay, I see. Yep.
Those are the obvious ones.
Yeah, absolutely. And we also have that printed out here. I just want to talk honestly about it.
So I'm just gonna. Oh no, this is. Okay. So these are all my conversations. We were in a group, so this guy right here, his name is Ronan. He's the guy that introduced me to all this stuff.
Okay.
And then this person, this is our baby cakes. This is the peer pressuring stuff. Like, this is a picture, like, of stupid little Paw Patrol. I'm gonna be honest, like, this is us.
Yeah.
Was in that conversation. And you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, of course.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's just some stuff that was, like, talked about. I do just kind of want to, like ask you about it and wrap my head around. Yeah. So, I mean, how often is it for, like, people around the age to, like, get in contact with you?
Not often.
Not often?
You know, they say, you know, when I hear that, I think that she's obviously 11, right? Or she claims to
Yeah, she's 11, yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay. I don't get in contact with many underage children.
Yeah.
Like the situation that happened today.
Yeah.
I obviously, like, for example, I don't get in contact often, but I have this friend named King Zombie. They well know about
King Zombie.
He's 10 years old. We play over Xbox. We play Sea of Thieves.
Yeah.
There's no sexual relationships there.
Yeah.
But no, I don't interact with kids that age often. Mm-hmm. It's more like, you know, of age kids that I interact with, like them.
Yeah, so how old is Ronan?
Believe he, you know, and I get what he told me. I think he's turning 17 soon, but 16.
Right. Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah.
And how long have you known Ronan for?
We knew each other approximately 3 or 4 years.
Okay, so
we met over a Twitch stream.
Yeah, that Minecraft thing.
Yes, Vinny's.
Right.
Thing.
Yeah. Who's Vinny?
He's one of Ronan's friends. So I'm gonna basically give you I was looking for like Minecraft streamers, like Minecraft playing with you.
Yeah, I like Minecraft. Yeah.
And they basically introduced me to Vinny, and Vinny introduced me to Ronan, and we were playing some bit of Minecraft. And yes, peer pressure, some peer pressure shit happened.
Yeah. Well, what kind of peer pressure shit?
Like I did, how do I describe it? I was just doing like, it was 4 years ago. I was like doing stuff like humping stuff and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I appreciate you being honest about it. So you would say they were the ones peer pressuring you to do that kind of thing? Got it. So some of the things like I saw from like the situation is, she reached out to you, obviously, and she said you were like, I guess she told Ronan she thought you were cute or something.
Yeah.
And very quickly, you said like, oh, we're like a devious family type thing, and then you sent those videos.
Okay.
So my question is like, what happened today, like that peer pressure, is that similar to what happened years ago?
Yes, I would probably say.
Okay, got it. And Ronan also, I think, said something about this girl named Rugby. You remember that person?
Ruby.
Yes. Got it.
And he probably mentioned the Papa Groove as well.
I think he left that one. He might. I think he did actually. Can you just refresh my memory?
I'm gonna explain that situation too.
Yeah, absolutely.
So there was this girl from years ago named Ruby. I forget how old she was. She was approximately what you're looking like 10.
Yeah.
11.
Yeah.
And she. I'm at work one day. And I don't have this job anymore. I'm right now unemployed.
Okay, got it. Where'd you used to work?
The IGA in Fort Salonga.
Okay.
Yeah.
What'd you do there?
I'm stock.
Oh, nice. Okay, very cool.
I was.
Yeah, awesome. Very nice.
So I guess at one point I was on my break, and she starts texting me, it's like, can I have Discord Nitro? Kind of like one of those little
Yeah,
kids.
yeah, right.
Like,
Yeah.
hey, can I have Robux? Can I have Discord Nitro?
Yeah.
And I'm like, no. And during that time, I was also a little impulsive, should I say. During work, saying like, oh, I'm, you know, I forgot what I said. I forgot what those conversations were, but I know it was definitely not appropriate for
Right.
a conversation with a child.
No, and it's good that you're like honest about it and you
Yeah.
realize that's good that like, that's important.
Yeah.
And so with the Ruby situation, how old was she? Do you remember?
No clue. I think she was approximately 11 years old, just like,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, Ronan said something about you asking for her for like pictures. Does that ring a bell?
Yes. I'm gonna be honest, yes.
So what made you want to do that, if you don't mind me asking you?
It was just the fact that what do you call it? You know, I was just thinking that like I think I was also being peer pressured at that time
Peer pressure.
to be devious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And no, that makes sense. Peer
Yeah.
pressure is tough, and if you have like conditions
Yeah.
that make you impulsive, it makes sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, there was some other stuff I kind of wanted to ask you about. One thing in particular was I think Ronan said something about like you might have sent some inappropriate images.
Yes.
Like not just of yourself, of like maybe some images of some underage type situation. Is that ringing a bell?
Yes.
Okay, so I kind of want to ask you about that. Like,
So
what was the image like?
there, other than the furry stuff, there was these devious, I call it, shot like family pics stuff.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest. I got that. Like someone was like asking me to get that. No, I wasn't trying to hack that illegally or any of that. But it was just so happened. I encountered that somehow on some website.
Okay.
I guess it was this Russian guy.
Yeah.
Who's not like I don't think his purpose was to expose children in the way of child.
Yeah.
But more in the way of like family like beaches.
Right.
So it was like in a room full
Uh-huh.
of like family, and there was this one like underage girl that looked like she's 7.
Okay. Wow.
8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So
I don't have the images anymore,
Uh-huh.
and I think they probably are saved somewhere.
Okay.
But from the last time I remember, they were blurred out. Ever
Oh.
since Google blurred it.
Okay. But like, if you saved it off Google, like, would they not be blurred, those images?
No. I put in my Google saves.
Okay, Google Drive kind of thing.
Not Drive, but like Google saves images.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's within there.
Okay, got it. So just given like the conversation, like from what I saw with the conversation with Ruby, all these people, they're like kids, and like given how the conversation went, just one thing I want to ask you is like, have we seen maybe some like, not just like photos of families, but like maybe pictures, like pictures or videos of like something a little more intense with children? Is that safe to say? Like videos.
No, I don't have any other videos of children. No.
Okay. Like, have you seen though, like
no,
online or anything?
No, I other than the Russian site pictures, I don't have. Like I never seen. I'm gonna be honest. I never seen a single video of a child or someone underage like that.
Yeah. Okay.
On like some off-brand.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Website.
No. Okay. Because just because a lot of the stuff that was like said to these people, like it's kind of hard to imagine like you would have these like feelings towards kids like wanting to do that if you haven't seen it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because it's kind of like it's sort of like a source of inspiration type thing. So that's and like that can like lead you to feeling that way about kids. That's kind of what I'm trying to get at. Hi.
Right. Who are you, anyway?
Oh,
Long Island Fred.
Long Island what?
Long
Fred
Island Fred.
Hunter.
Well, no. What we do is we have an organization called Leave Them Kids Alone. It's help kids not talk to adults and adults not talk to kids. We have some communications between Sean and this 11-year-old girl that were a little bit like unorthodox, for lack of a better word. And so we just wanted to talk to him and discuss this situation.
Yeah, because I'm sure this is within earshot of. This isn't like a private.
No, I know.
Area.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Can he sit in your car? Who is also in the
Oh,
car?
she's that's my partner Rebecca. And just so you know, we are recording for safety purposes, just to make sure no one says like, oh, I tried to ask for money or like try to get into like any physical
You're
altercation.
recording Sean right now?
We're recording,
Yeah.
yeah, for safety, only for safety purposes.
Yeah, but I mean.
I know, but it's just so it's like when we're done here, like
I
addressing
think,
everything, it's just so we can like kind of go on our way and that way no one's can be like, oh, like he tried to take money from me or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this just doesn't seem legal. It just seems like his rights are being violated.
Well, no, I mean, I'm not holding him against his will or
No,
anything.
but you're recording him.
I know, but it's one party consent, and like he's consent. I told him like we are recording for safety.
But you're out in public. He's not got no privacy. He's got no representation.
I'm not law enforcement.
I know, but
Yeah.
you're recording him, so you can play that to law enforcement.
Well, no, that's not the idea. Like,
So what? What is the purpose of recording?
For safety purposes.
What do you mean safety? Who's
And just
who's
like
not safe? You're not safe?
no, I mean I didn't know what I was walking into. But like
Okay,
that's why we record every time we do this. Like, it's for safety purposes. That's all.
Yeah, I just don't think. Maybe he should sit in your car or something. I don't know.
I mean, we could do that, Sean,
Because I
if
think,
you want to do that.
This is
Do you
just.
want to move to the basement, or would you allow that, or should we just go in the car?
I don't know. I just don't think this doesn't sound right to me. What is the agency you with? Do you have a card or something?
I don't have a car. They're still at the printers. Like we're like rebranding and stuff. So, I mean, I'm just trying to talk to him and like figure out what's going on. Just because a lot of stuff was talked about and some issues. So.
But you don't have a card. You don't have a.
No, I don't.
Can I see your identification?
I don't see why we have to do that. Like I'm not law enforcement. I'm not anything. I'm just a punk from Long Island. Right.
And discussing private things in public.
Right. I mean, we can go to my car. Like I'm happy to do that. Obviously I'm not going to hurt him. I started recording.
What do you do with the recording?
We just like keep it for our own record. Like his mom reached out to our organization, and we came here because I think they're like undocumented or something. So they don't want to go to police. They go to us.
Yeah, I don't know. It just it's not. It doesn't seem right to me.
I know it's just the conversations that were had. It's kind of like they're pretty severe and like like the whole reason I think this started is because there was like some other like underage communications online. I know that for a fact. So.
Yeah, this just isn't. This isn't private. I don't think the recording's good.
I'm sorry. We just have to do it for our own like safety and everything like that.
And you have no card to show me. You have no identification. Just because Sean said okay to you and he's agreed to it.
Right.
But again, he's got deficits.
I know. We've discussed it, but he's fully aware of the situation.
But like I don't think he should be held responsible. Like.
But I mean, given.
And his autism and stuff and the medicines he's on. Like, I don't think he judges.
No.
I don't think he makes any judgment good. And the judgment to speak with you, I just don't know if that's a.
Well, okay, so for all intents and purposes, Sean, I'm going to be. You've been very honest with me, so I'm going to be very honest with you. I'll be honest with both of you. He's not a real 11-year-old. That was me posing as. The reason why we did that is because Ronan, he reached out to me and said there's like you've been sending these videos and asking for these things from kids and making these
Yeah.
allegations. So, like, that's why we made the account, because we weren't just going to take his word for it. He sent us some
Yeah.
other stuff himself of things from the past. So,
Right.
and this kid's still a minor, and he just messaged me yesterday. So,
Ronan? Because isn't Ronan the one who asked you to do these
Yes.
inappropriate
Yes.
things?
He's 16.
right.
But
So,
Ronan asked you to post videos
Yes.
of
so,
Yes.
your privates or whatever.
Yes.
So, I mean, one thing I do just kind of want to, regarding like the peer pressure, I remember you said the peer pressure. When you were speaking with, she didn't pressure you in any way, like
No, I
to
know
ask you,
that.
like there was no, like, do it now, like it wasn't anything like
Right,
that.
but Ronan was doing that. Ronan was doing a lot of peer pressuring. Ronan
Yeah.
was saying like you probably heard in the call. I don't know if the basement was shut at that time. He was saying, "Oh, why not? You should tell that what you're doing, what you're gonna do. Like you know how you posing as you said,
Uh-huh.
so what are you gonna do to me?" And I just
Well, that was
didn't
just that,
respond.
that was
and
just
I,
recently, like when I was on the way over. Yeah.
But how I didn't reply, like, oh, how late are you gonna be?
Yeah.
Ronan at the same time was a bunch of times saying, oh, what are you gonna say to her? What are you gonna say to her? What are you gonna? You should tell her that you're gonna do A, Y, and Z.
Well, if he was telling you to like say things and do things, then that's wrong. But
Yeah.
but
So he's being entrapped.
I mean, we're not entrapping. We're not doing anything like that. We're just trying to, kind of figure out what's going on, because some other things that was said are very concerning. And I apparently someone told me that you sent CP to them on chats. So it's just kind of like I just kind of want to like understand, because
Yeah.
obviously you have your conditions. Like I understand that, but you clearly like know like right from wrong and that kind of thing. So that's why.
Yeah, and he's been caught. He posted something that the whole family saw. It was a very bad video. You would think he would learn from that,
Yeah.
and he doesn't.
Right.
He doesn't learn. He'll repeat whatever happened. He'll repeat the same mistakes.
Yeah.
He thinks being online is. He thinks he's never going to be found out. He thinks he's never going to be.
Yeah.
It's just crazy. But
I know.
what's going to happen? Is he going to be locked up in jail to get him to stop what he's
I mean,
does?
I don't know. That's because like I'm here, so I'm not locking you up or anything like that. But this behavior is
And
criminal.
he repeats it and
Yeah.
repeats it. Yes, it is criminal, and
Yeah.
he's been told that the whole family knew about this. That his brother-in-law, who's a cop, who's a detective, the whole family saw horrible things that Sean posted, and it didn't stop him, and it won't stop him. And you coming here and speaking to him, it doesn't stop him. It won't stop him. Maybe he'll stop for a week or two. Maybe he'll be a little embarrassed. Like you would think. I don't know what the answer is, but I'm afraid for him that.
I mean, do you think maybe like taking away the devices might help? Like, just because like it seems like that's where like most of
Right.
this takes place.
Well, he threatens me. He's me.
Oh, jeez.
I don't really, can't really mess with. He's 22. I can't take away his devices.
Yeah.
Maybe if he was 12,
Yeah.
16, I can't. And
I'm sorry
afraid
about
for
that.
my own safety when it comes to him.
Okay.
So
Okay. Well, that's.
I have
you
no
should.
control over him.
Yeah.
You'd think he would learn, but he's messed up. He's not, he doesn't fire on all cylinders. Although
Yeah.
he's saying he knows that
Yeah,
it's
no,
wrong.
we've been having a very civil conversation. That's why I'm like very surprised to hear these things. Like that, I'm not doubting you. I'm not saying you're not telling the truth. It's just like,
Oh, Sean will tell you. I mean, I have pictures of all my injuries,
Oh, my
but
God.
I haven't reported them. But, I told, the next time. But a lot of times when I go to call the police, he bars me, smashes, gets the phone away from me. He's strong.
yeah, no, I mean I could tell,
Yeah.
and that's also like a part of the reason why we record. Like we've had incidents I got a little carried away, So that's why we do record. And like I know you're a big guy, so like it's just for everybody's safety, and just like that way we in case this does, God forbid, does escalate, like we know what actually happened. We have record of it, and like there's no confusion as to what happened here today. I'm sorry that that happens, and like I'm sorry that there's like some issues of safety and everything like that. But yeah, just like the fact that I was reached out to by people by
I'm surprised that it's Ronan, because Ronan's the one who pressures you to do things.
right, but the issue of like the peer pressure is like, like I saw the messages from Ronan to you. There was nothing like, hey, go send her a video of your like going crazy. So that's why it's like, when I hear peer pressure, I usually imagine like you gotta like do this just now, like crazy
But
stuff.
he's probably deleting the message first off, because, and I don't know if Discord can trace those.
I'm sure they could.
But a majority of what's happening is over the voice system.
Okay.
So it's not so, like.
Well, I'm sure that's
50 of it
saved.
is-
I'm sure that's saved.
Sean, do you think you can control yourself going forward and not talk this stuff, not say the bad language, not say, because sometimes when you're yelling, I can hear it from upstairs.
Right.
You're saying the N-word, you're saying that
Yeah.
Yes.
you like to do things with dogs,
Yes.
you like to do,
Well.
all the things that you say.
Yeah.
It's on the internet. People can, and then you tell people your address.
Yeah.
I've heard you say things like that. You're very loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He told the
Yeah. He's not talking to you in a private time.
I know, and I'm trying. Yeah.
He's so loud. Yeah, you can control it.
Of
but
course.
You know.
Yeah. No, I know.
His voice carries because
Yeah.
he just has no concept of
Yeah.
privacy, and that he doesn't hear what he sounds like. He can't
Yeah.
talk.
No, of course. And like the thing of it is like, I understand like you feel that peer pressure. It's just that like the fact that these people that like they're still underage, and I understand there's the conditions
he'll
and stuff.
probably end up in jail for things that but not that he's actually done anything.
Right.
But,
Well, there was so I heard you have a brother-in-law?
Yes.
Okay. And are they so married obviously?
To my sister, yes.
So there was something like I heard on like a video call. It was something about seeing. You have a niece?
I have a niece named.
Okay. And how old is she now?
17, 16.
Okay.
talk quiet, Sean.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, just for the world's sake, So there was a video that we heard of like you saying that like you like saw her undressing and stuff, and like I just like it's kind of like a pretty significant thing.
But
and
it's probably not true. You never saw. How would you have?
It's complicated. So, do you remember back in 2018 at Copac? You probably, I don't know, you probably weren't there.
Well, not.
Yeah, but kicked me out of the room and stuff, where, just hanging out. I go around the front yard, Darby's barking at me, and I'm going around, there's like the curve to go fishing, like usually, through the kids' bedroom window where we were sleeping, dressing.
And you watched it.
Yes. Well, I didn't watch her, but just had that glance passing by. Like, I didn't just stand there.
So you brag about that or something?
Yes.
Yeah, you brag about inappropriate things, and some things I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna. You're probably gonna end up in jail at some point, and maybe that's the best to get you, to stop doing this inappropriate stuff. Because you're not honest with the psychiatrist or your social worker, your counselor. You're not. You don't tell them any of this, right? You're not honest with anybody. You like to brag, you like to, say you're all this because you're probably very lonely, you have no friends other than people you talk to on the internet.
Yeah.
But I don't, this is just
Yeah.
I don't know how many times you're going to do things like this until it's irreparable and you go to jail. But we can say this and you're still going to do it again.
And I don't know if you were aware, but he did invite the 11-year-old, it was me, but he did invite her over here to come, and he talked about meeting up and like direct quote. So I'm sorry. Like I know this is tough. I know.
It's
like,
terrible what he does. Like it just, I mean, I don't think this girl would actually come. Because where did you think Lucy lived? Like, because some people he talks to
She
in Canada.
said,
Hewlett.
Hewlett.
Hewlett, New York. Like it's
in Nassau. Valley Stream.
Yeah, but where would I be when this girl would?
Well, I know. I was saying to him like, oh, I wouldn't. Like I said, quote unquote. Oh, I guess she would be fine coming here. She's expecting friends.
Oh, is that why you unlocked the basement door when I found it unlocked today? Is that why you did that?
What do you mean?
You know how I mentioned that the basement door was
Oh, no.
Yeah, I mean, that probably is it. I mean,
No, I didn't unlock it. That was for the cat previously. That I wasn't lying about.
Yeah, but he did tell her to go around.
And I would unlock it.
Yeah.
But I don't know how you think I would know about it. So, if somebody coming in that, I would hear things.
No, you would hear. I believe you would have heard my conversation. You hear everything.
Well, I hear a lot when you hear, because you don't know how to talk quiet.
Yeah.
And not that the basement door can be closed. Wow. I can be with the TV on, but you are so loud all the time that, I hear things. And I just don't know what's going to get you to stop, because this is just not...
Yeah.
It's not appropriate, it's not good, it's not good. And you think you're a big, tough guy by doing all these things, by saying the N-word and doing all this horrible stuff. I mean, I'm surprised the next door neighbor cop hasn't noticed anything.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't want to be living next to somebody. He's got a little girl.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to be.
Yeah.
Something's going to go. So, one point you're going to, this is the closest to somebody. He's recording everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I sincerely apologize. It's just, when typically this isn't how it goes. Like, we don't usually get tips from underage people reporting on someone. So that's kind of why we took it seriously. Like, I understand, like, you have your conditions,
But he thinks all these people are his friends, and they're telling him to do these things.
Right, but they're kids, and, he's...
I don't know. Ronan sounds like an old man.
He has a deep voice.
He does have a deep voice, but
is he really legitimately young?
That's
what
he says.
To get him to do things?
I mean, I don't think it's that he necessarily tries it. I don't think he would have hit me up, like, saying, like, about how his friend felt, like, violated and stuff.
But here's the thing.
You know what I mean? And the fact that's why I did the thing with the 11-year-old, is to see if he was telling the truth, like, of how much this would happen, and it happened full force. So
I just think he gets coerced, to a lot of things, and he doesn't have the brains to realize that they could be recording him. They could be, because somebody he thought was his friend was. Remember when I was getting calls, and they were threatening to call the police.
Yeah.
And
that
and
was Ronan and Justin.
They took pictures of the house.
Well, they're from
Google Maps, yes.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, because they're from overseas, like the people I've spoken to.
But this is just.
No, I know. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's right. It's just the fact that, like,
I wish he didn't talk to all these strangers.
I agree.
He has no friends.
I agree.
He's not employed. He has nothing to do with his time.
Yeah.
But talk about stupid stuff.
Yeah. No, and I get it. Like, it's just, like, the fact that, like, it's, and, like, that Ruby character with, like, trying to get those pictures from her, like, she's a real minor, and, it's just, like, that's why I'm here in the first place, is because there is real children. I understand you have your conditions, but, it's like it is real children being, exploited over the internet, and that's why we're here to try to figure out what's really going on.
Right.
So,
and
there was
I
some.
think you're in trouble, Sean.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not I'm not law enforcement. I'm not doing anything, but some other stuff that I thought was pretty alarming was the stuff that you were talking about with your dog.
Yes.
And that story I've heard not just from what you were telling but to other people other times where you talked about the dog.
Yeah.
So can you just tell me what that is? Just help me understand exactly what happened.
So again, it's stupid medication stuff. So I
It's very quiet.
Yeah.
I very so I this was years ago when I had my second dog alive.
Yeah.
And he basically I just touched his and got enjoyment out of that. That's all that was.
Okay.
And I know obviously what that's classified as.
Yeah.
What is it classified as?
Yeah. And you only did it just one time. It wasn't multiple times. Or?
Unfortunately, it was multiple times. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you being honest about it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well, thank goodness, because he keeps asking me for another dog. I said no.
Yeah.
We're never getting another dog ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. One thing I do want to ask though is have any of the other underage people that you've spoken to, because you've asked Ruby, obviously.
Yeah.
You asked what's her face to see a picture of her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What Ronan was peer pressuring me into.
Yeah. I mean, the conversation was very fast,
Yes.
back and forth. I don't really know if there was much peer pressure. I'm just gonna be flat out honest.
Okay.
And I think given the stuff that we're talking about here, and it's okay, but I think it's important to be accountable.
Yeah.
I think what's safer to say is maybe your impulses might have gotten the best of you.
Yes.
And you sent those videos to her, just of yourself, and then asked her for those pictures because I don't think any peer pressure was applied. So is that safe to say?
I guess.
Okay. So given you've asked Ruby, you've asked for these pictures, has any of the other underage people that you've spoken to sent you pictures? Maybe picture, video.
There was this one girl. Her name is forget her name. Emmy.
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 Ronan. If you ask Ronan, she would know who she is.
Okay.
She constantly was asking me personally, oh, would you like to see a picture of my baby, blah blah blah.
Oh, so it was a boy?
No, it was a girl, but she was trying to be definition.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if she actually is.
Yeah, someone who identified a boy,
yeah.
Male to female. God, okay.
Right.
Okay.
But yeah, and then yes, I did say oh, let me see your,
Yeah.
DIBOB. Yeah.
You're,
Yes.
okay, gotcha.
And she
sent it.
Mm-hmm.
And how old was she?
I don't know if she was fake or not. This was over Instagram.
Why is she recording this?
I told you it's for the safety. No, I know it. But it's just
I think this should stop, really.
No, I
because
know.
he's going to jail because you're going to report this to the authorities and he's
Well-
probably going to jail.
Well,
So,
I mean,
any lawyer, it's on recording, he can't even defend himself.
I know. Well, we just do it for safety purposes primarily, and just so we can't like go back and
All
say,
right,
"Oh, I was
maybe
asking
let
for
me
money
get
and stuff."
my. Maybe I should have called my um, detective son-in-law.
Okay. Yeah. I
Sure.
mean,
I don't know.
after this, I'm gonna get some bagels anyway, so it's all
Yeah,
good.
maybe you should go and get bagels.
Yeah,
Too,
pretty
because,
soon. I just kind of want to
maybe
finish.
come back when we have legal representation. I don't know.
No, I mean, look, I'm not law enforcement. I'm
I
not
know,
that
but
like.
it's on recording. It's video, and that's very threatening. That's
I'm not trying
very.
to be threatened. The whole
I
point of the
know,
video is to not be threatening,
but
because
what are you gonna do with all this? I
well,
don't see.
it's just like so we can like have the peace of mind, like we have it addressed, like Ronan. I have to like he's the one who
Yeah.
like told me about this.
So
He was nervous, he was uncomfortable like from the stuff that happened. So and given that
No,
he's
I don't think he was uncomfortable. He was never uncomfortable. He's just someone from the UK that just
Alright.
acts like a child.
you think he just acts like a child, but he
Yes.
isn't a child.
No, well, he's a minor, but like he's a
He's
teenager.
I
He
can't
does have a
believe.
deep voice. I was surprised when I heard it.
Yeah.
like
And then there's somebody else that talks to you, right? That has like a disguised voice.
Who is that?
I don't know. It's not
is
I
that
am
Roman.
not.
Ronan?
I
It's
don't
not
know.
Roman. It's somebody that has a disguised voice.
Is
and you
it
don't
someone recent? Like she was saying, like, oh, I'm transgender, because
No,
that
no,
might be
no,
the
no.
baby cakes person.
Oh,
know.
okay.
No, this has been somebody for a few years that you don't know who it is you're talking to because they obviously got a very disguised voice.
Yeah, I'm not sure who you're referring to.
I don't know, but let's resume this. Maybe you can come back another time.
I
And I
mean,
can ask for what to do with all this, and maybe have someone here for him.
yeah, I mean, I understand, but like, I mean, at least you're here because like I feel like
Yeah,
we
but
can
no,
have
but
better clarification about this stuff.
yeah,
I
I think
understand like what's like what happens, like, but
it's
I
said
do.
enough. It's not private. It's just not. This is just not. I don't know.
No,
Hopefully he'll learn from this, and hopefully he won't do it again. But I don't have confidence in that.
right.
But
But do you think like the pictures that Emmy sent, like, are those on like your phone or your tablet?
I don't. My phone.
what is
Okay.
the name of the place you're with? I'm sorry.
It's Leave Them Kids Alone. We're still getting it like we're still getting everything up and running, but we've like met with like several people. It's just hard to
Right.
like launch. A select few have like found us and they've
Uh huh.
yeah. But no, I mean like you've been very honest and you've been very forthcoming, and I really do appreciate it. Just because like it's not like like that it's you shouldn't maybe be talking to kids like this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's not a good thing to do. It's like kids should not have to deal with like kids talking to other kids is one thing,
Mhm.
but when it comes to like adults talking to kids,
Yeah.
it kind of leads to a whole other
Right.
situation. So that's kind of like why like we came, and that's why I wanted to like make everything make sense.
Yeah.
Um, so the thing with the dog, I'm just trying to remember. If I may, let me just kind of go through these things. So you're familiar with the app Monkey?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
can you tell me a little bit about that? Because I'm not that familiar, but I've heard some things.
Yes. Yes. You know the platform Omega?
Yes, yeah.
Yes. So it's like Omega, but Omega got shut down. So
Oh, it did? I
Monkey.
didn't even know that.
Yeah, Omega was shut down years ago.
Hmm.
So Monkey is like an alternative platform
Yeah.
to Omega. And
Okay.
there's other alternatives, Emerald,
Emerald.
Unmega.
On Meg. Okay, okay.
Yeah, so there's a lot of
Yeah.
alternatives.
And so, a while back, another individual I had spoken with in a similar
I was
situation,
trying to call Mom,
he
but,
said
um,
that he sees videos and stuff of kids on
Mhm.
Monkey. Has that been something that might have? Like,
I
I understand it's like it's like Omegle, it's like chat roulette kind of.
yes.
So yeah, I just kind of wanted to ask about
Yeah.
that.
I think. I don't know what hostages they were, but I think there was like 2 teenage people when I was. Whenever I did like the monkey calls and the Unmiggle and Emerald, you know, they were all with Ronan. Like I never did it off the thing for silly reasons. But there were probably like 1 or 2 teen groups where I've, you know, did those things in front of.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Yeah, my daughter said to call the police. She's a special ed principal.
Okay.
To ask. I guess I don't know.
I mean, if you're gonna trespass me, I'll get off your property, of course. Like I'm not like.
Well, I've tried to ask you to leave.
No, I'm not.
For many times.
I'm not.
So on
I'm
this
sorry.
recording, I've been trying to ask you to leave.
Okay,
and you're
I'm
entrapping him.
I'm not entrapping him. I'm not entrapping him. But if you are gonna tell me to trespass, of course I'll get off your property.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem.
Because I'd rather not have the cops come because they come in 4 cars.
Right.
You know, they have not enough to do. So
no, I know.
They've been here many times. They know this address by heart.
Yeah.
Because of the incidences. But
No, I know. And like, look, I'm very sorry. Can I talk to you like privately over there? Like,
yeah.
Okay.
But you keep saying you're very sorry, but you don't.
Of course I'm sorry.
You're not sorry.
Of course I am.
Continuing it.
I know, but.
You're continuing it.
But I am sorry because, you know, you told me about like what happens when you try to take the devices and everything.
I can't be responsible for him. He's a 22-year-old man.
I know, of course. It's just like, you know, like under your roof is like, that's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, all right. So 1 more minute. You want to say something to me?
Yeah, no, I mean like, I just, like, I feel bad how like he gets like violent and stuff.
How you what?
How he gets like violent, like, and everything.
Yeah. So, yeah. That's my problem.
I know,
what
but.
do you want to speak to me about?
Well, that was really it. You know,
Okay.
I just wanted to
All right.
apologize
So,
for that.
yeah,
But
so I'm asking you to get off the property, and I don't know what's going to happen with all this because it's very frightening to me that Sean's on recording and
I know, and I
videotaping, and
Yeah.
I don't know, you know, to come here with false pretenses.
it's not false. I mean, and we did go through the documents like that we did want to go through.
Yeah.
It wasn't. I wasn't lying.
All right. So if you just leave, I'm gonna try to talk to somebody.
Okay.
And you can't give me your.
I don't have a card.
And you're with this organization. If I Google it, it won't come up.
Oh.
It's brand new.
Yeah. We're like kind of just starting it out. So, yeah.
Defense of kids.
No, leave them kids alone. Like, you know that Pink Floyd song. Like, hey teacher, leave them kids alone. You know. So.
And what was your name?
Douglas King.
Douglas King from Leave Those Kids Alone.
Them kids.
Leave them kids alone.
Yeah.
All right, but it's nothing I can.
I know. Well, we're working on getting it like up and running, like on like public spaces. So we're working on it.
All right.
Yeah, I'll get off your property. No worries. Hey, thank you. Did you call him? Cool.
I accidentally people are dead.
What the why? Babe. What?
But everyone was like mute.
Yeah.
Want to back up maybe?
Yeah.
I feel so bad. And then I like pressed it again because my fingers were cold, I guess.
Yeah.
But I think it'll be fine, right?
Yeah, it should be fine.
Yeah, Grace is watching. She said everyone was saying hit mute. Everyone was like mute.
Yeah. I mean, should we just like go take a lap?
Nah, I'll just wait right here.
Okay.
Let me back up a little more.
Oh boy. That was gnarly. I mean, this kid is he's mom and shit. That is not good. You're still rolling on that?
Yeah.
Perfect. Good. Keep it going. Oh, God. Yeah, that was really crazy. Well, we're just waiting for cops now.
Oh, it's muted.
Oh. Oh, shit. Hi, guys. Hey. I'm back in the car. You know, she has detectives in the family, like, and she was trying to say she was trespassing me, which, you know, I don't think she did at all at first. Like, you know, I was just reasoning with her. She didn't say you're trespassing, so I think we're good on that.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, we went in, and we know what's going on. So, we're just waiting. We're waiting for the popo. So I know it's unusual, but screw it. I don't want to get double trouble with her detective kid. Ah, God. I know, baby, really.
I
know.
like hit it. I was like trying to juggle too many things.
I understand. It's okay.
I totally guys. I know I doxed that. I tried to hit the mute, and I thought that it went, and it didn't. Please.
Yeah, I mean, this kid doxes himself.
Yeah, I mean, he does say.
Like
he does tell everyone his address anyway, but
yeah.
please, guys, I feel so bad.
Hey, thanks, Ronan. Oh my God. It's okay. Don't worry.
I like hit it twice, and I don't even know. My hands are like freezing.
Yeah, we're just waiting for law enforcement to come. I mean, she's obviously not Smith Haven, whatever the hell the name of the illness, the disease is. But no, wow, there's a lot of you in here. That's lit. What up, people?
Oh shit, there is.
What up, people? Liz, if you can get some of the clips going, that way we can show the.
Jamie's been clipping.
Oh, Jamie, your queen.
Jamie, thank you so much.
Thanks, Jamie. Yeah, we'll give that to the police right away. Yeah.
Oh, everyone say what's up to Grace and Taylor.
Hey, what up, Grace and Taylor?
My sister and her bestie.
Oh, is that, what's his face? Yep, Santino. What up, Santino? Thanks for the million Argentina things.
Thank you, guys.
Oh, God. Yeah. I mean, that lady was no bobo, I'll tell you that much. But, you know, so the lady said to call the cops. I'm like, I wasn't trespassing. No one told me I'm trespassing, right?
No one did. Right, guys?
What?
Yeah, she never said, like, oh.
Yeah, no one ever, like, she never said you're trespassing. I'm not crazy about the Willies.
Gee whiz, there's so many chats in here. I can't even.
I know, it's nice to see you all. My God.
Holy guacamole.
But yeah, we are now waiting. I mean, like, you know, once she got like like she said like something about the police, you know, there's really not much I could do. But hopefully the cops come, and I mean, we called them, so so now we play the win. Yeah, the chat, you guys, I can't even.
Yeah, geez, you guys are giving me all this flash and everything. I'm like, with all these things.
Ay. Okay, here we go.
Oh, yeah, the cops got it.
Okay, record it, because my YouTube. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, alright, and get that volume on too while you're at it. Oh. Shit. Hi, how's it going?
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Yeah, so we called you guys. Typically what we do is we wait by the person we're interviewing,
Right.
so we can be so they can like admit to this stuff to you guys on your body cams and stuff. But it got to a point where the mother of the person we were talking to was calling like her detective, I don't know, son-in-law or son, I don't know. And she basically told me like that she's trespassing me, so I finally got off the property. But yeah, we're here talking to Sean. So we received the tip from someone on Instagram who said he's been like talking to them and he's a minor himself. He's overseas, and he gave us this information saying like he's like flashes him like his to minors and whatnot. He sent CP to them, CSAM, and basically he also talked about dog and like other crazy stuff. So what we did this morning was we created a decoy account on Discord posing as an 11-year-old girl, and we started talking to him, and everything we thought he would do he did. He sent videos of himself and like pictures of himself. That's him, he lives there. And yeah, so like again, and like also was making racial slurs. I know it's not illegal, but it's not nice.
Yeah, what did he? Let me look through it.
Yeah, absolutely.
What did he exactly say?
So when I met him, he basically confessed to everything. Yeah, that's on video. We have clips of it as well that are being prepared and being sent to us right now because we live streamed it too, just so for this purpose.
Right. So
And yeah, and so once you trespassed me, I didn't want to like break the law. How's it going? But we wanted to get this to you guys as soon as possible, and we're happy to show you those clips as well. And like, yeah, and he did confess to his dog and how and he bragged about seeing his niece like getting undressed, like, and he explained the story to me here.
Right.
He admitted to having underage photos. He said nothing about videos. He admitted that he was the one behind the messages. He would blame it on peer pressure, but like I know how fast this conversation went, and like the people who told me that, hi, how's it going?
So let me ask you.
But like the other pictures were the ones sent to me from a 16-year-old overseas.
Okay.
Yeah, and I don't have his like contact info.
I was gonna ask, do you have his information?
It's just his like Instagram, but like I don't know anything else. But yeah, so he sent me all this, and like he explained like this has been happening with him and some other friends online for years. So once he saw that like I go around doing this, I'm Michael. I run Predator Poachers Long Island, and once he saw I was doing this, he reached out to me, and I looked through it, and that's why I made the decoy account to make sure the kid wasn't just spewing shit at his ass. Yeah, absolutely.
Date of birth.
Yeah. Here, I could just give you this if you want.
Wonderful.
Makes life easier.
One you've done with us?
Suffolk? No. We actually have 2 arrests here in Suffolk already. One arrest in Rockville Center. We just got another arrest in Connecticut, and yeah, another one pending in Ulster County.
So you were supposed to come in here today at
Yeah. Originally we planned for 6 p.m., but then I was just running behind at home, so got here at like around 7. Yeah. And the mom was kind of privy to what we were doing. Like I was trying to just talk to him directly, just because he's an adult man.
What are these from?
So this is from this. Yeah. So this was what was sent to me by the excuse me, the teenager overseas.
Okay, so it's like a tip.
Yeah, but there's no kid. I made sure of that. Like, and I asked several times. So there's a
I'm sorry, your business's name is?
Predator Poachers Long Island. Yeah, we're a branch of a nationwide group.
Predator Poachers.
Now what?
So yeah, he admitted that he also thank you. He admitted to having images of kids on his phone. So and originally they were on his desktop, and like he also sent it to one of the kids in question, like who reached out to me. So it's like he distributed it, and he's like disseminated, obviously himself and other things. So yeah, he's complicated. And apparently, when his mom is trying to take his devices, he like has physically assaulted her. So
Okay, so start date. When did you get the tip?
last night.
Oh, you got the tip last night.
Yeah.
Okay, so 5:14 tip came over. You created the profile this morning.
This morning, yeah.
What time was that?
Probably around 8:30, 9 a.m.
Okay, so you created the profile between 8:30 and 9 a.m. Engaged in conversation started.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Discord says what time.
The times on
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Okay.
And it was just all from today, so.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna call my supervisor. I'm gonna pass him.
Yeah.
And then.
And we have everything digitally as well, and we plan on uploading this to the same Google Drive folder that we're happy to email to you guys. We're also getting some clips sent so you guys can see the admissions on camera.
Obviously everything.
Of course.
I was gonna ask, is that your partner in the car?
Yes, yes.
Do you know? Can you give me their full name and?
Yeah. I mean, do you want me to just go get her license?
Yeah.
Okay. Or you can just come if you want. 1 second. I'll bring it. Did Jamie send it? The clips in?
Yeah.
Okay, you want to give me your phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll send them all to you.
Just well, we're streaming, so I'll just borrow your phone and have the vape too. Thanks. His name's Sean. Yeah. So.
Turn north.
Switch it.
37, I'm about to pull up, sir.
This is enough for.
10-4.
Okay.
He's barking at Tyler
And I'm just gonna take your partner.
Oh yeah. Sorry about that.
You know, just hanging out.
7-10-4.
What is this?
These are some of the clips from the interaction we just had.
Okay. Is this the microphone?
Yeah, because we were streaming it live, and so we had people clipping it so we could show you guys as soon as we were done. There's a few clips. So
Who's?
that's Sean, right there.
Yes. Well, it didn't watch her. It just had that glance.
Who's this? His mom?
Yeah, this is mom.
I didn't just stay there, you granted that? Yes.
So yeah, there's more too. There's mom saying he posted bad video.
Mike, can I just get your best contact number as well?
Yes, absolutely. Let me just set these off for a second. Yeah, it's just streaming.
Is it still? You still?
We're streaming live. This isn't legal. I'm like, I mean, it's one party consent, and I'm not law enforcement, so it's not in traffic. Actually, I even came clean. I'm like, I was like, the reason we did this because we got the tip, and they were both trying to say, like,
I know you explained the tip. The tip was somebody he was on like.
yeah, he was on like Discord and other things like that, which a lot of times stuff like that happens. And he also uses like Roblox, and he like meets kids on it, and yeah. So. And we have all of that stuff we have available digitally. So once we submit it to you guys, well, you guys can take a look at that additional stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're working on the footage now.
Yeah. We can start. Well, we're still recording, just like for this purpose, but like once this is done, we can upload it as soon as like we get out of here, or we can even go to the police station if you guys prefer that. Yeah. But definitely, we're gonna get that to you by tonight. That's a given, and yeah. We have these other clips if you guys want to like hear the confessions right now that are from the live stream. Wait. I know it. All right, so the window, that was him talking about how he brags about watching his
Right.
Nick. So we have that. Mom saying he posts bad
You
video.
know what? I'm just gonna pop in real quick.
Okay.
You wanna just hang out?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll be right back.
Okay, you got it. Yeah, yeah.
You did? Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah. Everything.
Okay.
Yeah, this is nuts. The whole precinct here. That's what happens in a nice neighborhood. Ah, shit. Well, I didn't want to be mom. It's messed up, but you know, maybe I'm saving her. Not even kidding. What's everybody saying?
He's too nervous. He's not too nervous with the cops. What the fuck are you talking
No, it's just a lot to go through. Right? What do you want from me? It was like I never had this much shit.
Yes, we got the clips. Thank you guys.
Yeah, Jamie, you rock. That's gonna save our. Oh shit. Yeah.
I upped it a little while ago.
Okay, good. What's Ronan saying? Well, Ronan, we can't. Like my phone is the thing right now.
The cops have my phone right now, Ronan. Just so you know.
No, I have it.
Oh. Wait, can I see?
Yeah. Wait. What were you asking? I don't even know what you were asking. Ronan.
Oh, wait.
Oh, what do you say?
This is good. Yeah, no, thanks, Ronan. Thanks for the tip.
Yeah, for real.
Much love.
This guy is dangerous as hell.
Can I send you a voice message? Yeah, sure. Is that of the of
Yeah, just send it.
Sean? But yeah, you can send us a voice message.
Send us whatever you want. Yeah, his mom thought you were pretending to be 17 or 16. Yeah. Yeah, Ronan, send a voice message. If you want me to play it for the officers, I'll show it to them.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, babe, film all the cops too. Like just, not with with the camera. This is for tube sakes, and even this too. Okay. Yeah. That way we can keep this up. I'll just have to mute the part or any address or whatever, but it's fine. Now YouTube won't. It did stop and you had to turn it back on at all?
No.
Or, oh, perfect. Okay. A rarity.
Can you get the son-in-law detective's name?
I
don't know.
I didn't get it, but
they're gonna find out.
yeah. I mean, I didn't break any laws, so it doesn't matter about his conditions. What? What? It is crazy, but you know, we're right by a f***ing school, so I don't care. We're probably helping this mom. I feel horrible for her, but you know, what else? Are people upset about the jacket? I try to wear something equally as funky. I got one neighbor vacuuming the grass. Remember to thank the supers, darling. Remember to thank the supers.
Thank you, guys. What's up, Jamie?
Hey, Jamie. Jeez Louise.
What's up, Zona? Oh my god, thank you guys.
Thank you.
That was so nice.
Who was it?
Thank you, Alicia.
Alicia, thank you.
Oh my god, you're the best. Read Mandy's message, Oceans.
What did Mandy say?
Mandy. You guys are saying so much stuff. Thanks.
Yeah, y'all are too much. Appreciate it very much so.
Mandy, wait.
Where's Mandy? Can someone just copy and paste whatever Mandy said and send it to the bottom?
Yeah, wait,
Mandy, can you just send it again?
Oh, Dico Mandy. Can you text me the spelling of his name? I think I may have him as well.
Oh, really?
Oh, shit.
Okay. Yeah. 1 sec.
Do you have her?
Well, we have the chat. Where's? What?
This is crazy.
Mandy, check Instagram in a second. Oh, shit. Yeah, Alex told me not to follow y'all because it's too obvious. But yeah, just accept the, or I'll just put it in the group. Mandy, I put it in the group. Just let me know.
Put it in the group, Mandy.
Alright, you got it.
Yeah, we do need a third person.
Yeah, it's tough.
We keep trying to get our friends to help us, and no one ever wants to.
I wonder why.
Oh, what up, Devil's Joint? How's it going? What up, Short Bus?
Oh, short bus. Is it meth day already?
Oh yeah, yo, let's hit up Devil's Joint.
Oh, good old Devil's Joint.
Good old Devil's Joint. Damn.
What?
All right, Alex, you want to replace me? Come on.
Alex? Which Alex? Oh, Rose.
Alex, no. Jonestown.
Oh, she's always goofing around.
You're always Oh, he's a different guy.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh my God, thank you.
Whomst.
Thank you, Bean McQueen.
B McQueen, thank you.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Appreciate you. It really means a lot that you guys support us, both just in attendance and if you got the means to donate, that is very sweet.
Yeah, seriously.
We're
That's
beyond
so awesome.
we're beyond grateful. You have no idea.
Wow, and we got a lot of you guys sticking around in the chat.
Yeah, no.
Especially with the boring part.
Yeah.
He
Well.
said you should break up with her.
Oh no. That's horrible. Why? She's so good. I need her in my life. Even beyond this.
Guys, please chill at the address, please.
Hi, guys. All right, so we forgot to do the outro last night. But yeah, the detectives came for Suffolk County. I gave them all the evidence, both in the printouts and the digital. Hopefully it leads to an arrest soon. Unfortunately, he wasn't arrested last night, but he was really one of the sickest guys I think I've spoken to. It was crazy. And he's only 22. This one had like real victims in it, so that's kind of what like prompted the urgency. He also lives down the street from an elementary school. Yeah, so I hope his mom's okay, despite how she was treating us. It's her son. What do you expect? But yeah, I really do hope for everyone's sake she's safe. Like really for her sake more than anybody else. But Suffolk County's been good to us. They've arrested, I think almost every person we've caught, like under their jurisdiction. So that's good. We hope that he actually does wind up getting arrested for his mom's safety and for everybody else's safety. Yeah, he's really sick. But yeah, no, I think it was a good catch all around. He admitted to everything. And yeah, now we just have to wait. It's unfortunate that he wasn't arrested on the spot, but I'm optimistic that they will arrest him. So, stay tuned. We'll keep you guys updated. Don't forget to, subscribe to us on YouTube, follow us on X, Instagram, Rumble. Most importantly, join up on our locals. $4 a month. You're going to see this early and uncensored, just like everything else that isn't out yet. And yeah, we're just going to keep on trucking. This is our 12th catch in a couple months. So, we're not stopping anytime soon. We got a guy in Pennsylvania we're trying to hit today or Sunday or something. So that's how it's going to go. So stay tuned.